Так, ладно. Аллилуйя. Всем привет, ребята, всем привет. Сегодня играем Noire, прохождение за детектива. Будем расследовать убийство. Заранее скажу, кому игра не нравится, поставить дизлайк, можете не смотреть. И без комментариев, пожалуйста. Так, ладно. Продолжить.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows? Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to ammo code 2, identify. In the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to ammo code 2, identify.
11K, go ahead, KGPL.
Car 11K, see the security guard at 459 there now, 536 South Figueroa Street at Holscher's Textiles. 4 male suspects believed still in the building.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Вот этот пиздюк старый. Пиздюк старый.
LAPD!
Throw out the guns.
Give me some cover!
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Stay down.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Блять.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit ammo code.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs? You work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
LAPD!
Stay in cover.
Find some cover!
Can I get some cover here, for the love of God?
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Так.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor.
Настройки, графики, изображение, качество лиц.
All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
Так, поехали. Мне игрокос надо, если бы все. Сейчас я послушаю, сколько Мафия 2 стоит.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could
Мне
be a
кажется, что
mean son of a
он
bitch.
его сбил.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Где-то телефон есть.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Так, понятно, значит морг отправится. Ладно, идем в морг.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
Убить его, арестовать его, блядь, вообще. Кажется, он сбил.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
All units, 211 in progress, 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identify?
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Call the police! Call the police!
Вызовите полицию. Я здесь.
All units, 211 in progress, 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identify?
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead.
Car 11 King, 211 in progress at the United Artists Theater, 933 South Broadway, 11K, code 3.
Now remember, you call the cops and I'll hunt you down. Got me?
Too late, asshole.
God damn it!
What the hell?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Goddamn track racers!
Get up there after him, Phelps.
Спайдермен, Спайдермен, лезем мы по стенам.
Your move, mister! Come and get me!
Выскочи. А, блин. Ой, блин.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Как танк. Я Как танк водил. Ага. Ух ты.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife. Probably not.
Так, что здесь у нас? Понятно. Что здесь у нас? Так, что здесь у нас?
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
Ой, так. Так, что у нас? Понятно, так, что нам еще нужно сделать? Так, поговорить с барменом, уже. Чё? Не-не-не. Тут ничего нету. Так. Тут понятно.
Nothing significant.
Тут ничего нет. Здесь.
Not sure this means much.
Коты. Так, ладно. Так, походу, мужа убили. Ну, либо это ее друг. Потому что они, походу, не любили друг друга, походу. То есть они ругались. Так, ладно. Блин, что ОБС начинает выпендриваться. Ага. Los-Angeles Country Morgue. Идемте в морг. Что-то в морге у нас.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
Так. Это с офис, ладно.
Solve that big case.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
Ага.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Mm-hmm.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness.
Вот так.
Let's bring her in.
Мы нашли нож. Как раз там сообщили в морге, что его не сбили. Как бы. Его зарезали. Понятно. Ладно, поехали.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars would know you're in a hurry.
Я, наверное, посмотрю, сколько мафия первая, или вторая. Если получится, буду мафию 2 стримить.
We have the knife.
Дом Шрота. 73 АМ. Опа, он уезжает куда-то.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Стоять, сукин сын.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Стоять, сука.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Ну так стреляй, блядь. Ой, блядь, стреляй, придурка, в этого.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Give it up, LAPD! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Sheldon, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
So, initial report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D. Pattison of 182 North Hope Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identified.
Старый радио аж в ушах бьет. Какая здесь пробка? Блять. Чемодан, бери чемодан, мужик.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identified.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Полицейского убили, блин, из-за алкаша, ничего.
King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's RV surplus is code 4.
Так.
Oh, unbelievable!
На карте где это находится? Что за спрятан автомобиль, интересно? Типа угоненная машина, что ли, типа? Так, что сейчас? Так, ладно. Журналы, костюмы, журналы, что за журналы, понятно. Костюмы. Так, ладно. Так. Подожди. Что-то не понял. Место. Вот мы не закончили в кафе. Поехали. С кафе еще не расследовано. Там что-то не так, там что-то не чисто. Можно сообщить поэтому.
Take it easy.
Такой нахрен такие изи. Я попробую включить интуицию, по интуиции что-нибудь поможет найти. Газета. Так, не то. Так, надо что-то искать еще. Понятно, здесь ничего нету. Так, понятно.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
I'm at a loss.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Так.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
The heck? Out of the car. Police.
Так, место. Все, поехали ее брать. Пора ее брать.
That's no way to drive.
Right up ahead.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, you don't see that every day.
You wait.
You're behind the
5 years
wheel.
from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Все, поехали. Федоров, привет, привет, батюшка, привет, привет, спасибо, что зашел, привет, всем привет, ребята. Всем привет. Сейчас вот последняя миссия выполняем, надо ее арестовать, преступницу. Она, наверное, уже сбежала.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you
Leroy,
had all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Настройки. Настройки. Так, изображение. Да, я тоже не этот, не на графику не дрочу, просто мне нравится этот мимика лиц в этой игре. Мимика лиц. То есть игра напоминает мне мафию. Вот и все. Ладно, что еще могу отключить, чтобы не лагало. На стриме оно на стриме лагает. Не знаю почему. Да, я выключил, потому что FPS проседает, ну, на стримах, поэтому я отключил. На стримах я отключаю, чтобы она на стримах не лагала. У меня не топовый компьютер. Но я пытаюсь. Я уже все выкрутил, подключил, но все равно, если что. Стоять, придурок, куда бежишь, вы арестованы. Стоять, вы арестованы.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Have it your way.
Help me!
Мы его задержали.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Мне хрена себе полицейский. Полицейский.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Ух ты, нас повысили. Посмотрел эту игру и подумываю переиграть. Переигрывал, братишка, классная игра, мне понравилась. Зрителям мне ставят дизлайки, потому что она им не нравится. Они говорят, что эта игра типа хреновая, то есть она не такая, как ну, остальные игры. Я им объясняю, что это, ребята, это не Counter-Strike. Это именно игра, ты как по книге читаешь. Поэтому люди дизлайки ставят мне. Отписываются уже. Потому что я стримлю разную хрень. Будем говорить по-честному. Томми. А если сказать по честоту, то игра мне очень понравилась. Не только мимика, но, как говорится, своя история. Я живу в Америке, в Лос-Анджелес, Калифорнии, да, и я понимаю тех людей, вот, как вот люди, которые есть в Fallout, которые Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, да, там где в Вашингтоне. Люди переиграют эти игры, и они просто, знаешь, как радость, типа, вот они ходят по тем городам, по тем местам, где как именно в Fallout, да, вот я играл вот в эту игру, это происходит в Лос-Анджелесе, я и смотрю, блин, и просто, я понимаю этих людей, так же самое, как и метро, и Сталкер, да, Сталкер по Припяти, вот эта вся фигня, то есть, люди не понимают, что они не будет как они хотят просто, поэтому, не знаю, им нравятся пострелялки, им просто не интересуют такие игры, как по атмосфере. То есть я уважаю разработчиков, то что они делают такую игру, то есть сделают такую даже про детектива, да, как в фильме Коломбо. Прикольный фильм.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
А ты не в курсе, эта игра вообще переведена на русский язык, или ее даже не пытались перевести ее на русский язык? Вот я не понимаю, игра вообще на русский, есть русский язык на ней? Да, русского языка здесь нету, жалко.
I swear, the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Блин, жалко.
It pays the rent, though.
Хотелось бы...
Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
Хотелось бы посмотреть, как именно, как бы наши русскоязычные перевели его. Просто, мне кажется, было бы интереснее. Но тогда по атмосфере не очень, потому что американский актер на английском более-менее выраженно говорят. Томми Ганс раньше подвисает, но вот именно игра мне вот на компе мне эта игра вообще не лагает. Не лагает. Но на стриме лагает, я не знаю почему, вот, или за ОБС, или что-то за... Мне кажется, за ОБС, потому что ОБС тоже трафик жрет. Его немало жрет. Я объясняю вот, некоторым зрителям, школьникам, которые, да, ОБС это... ОБС тоже жрет интернет. Я понимаю, что у меня очень хороший интернет, но на компьютере не...
Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Мне не А7, то есть...
Terrible enough being murdered like that without having your death strewn all over the front pages.
Ну именно вот стиль, именно стиль 40-х годов, когда вот как Америка зарождалась, вот тут преступности, то есть это именно калифорнийская. Может как-нибудь, блин, если получится, покатаемся по Лос-Анджелесу, поедем в Голливуд, поищем аллея звезд, как она была до этого еще, и как она сейчас стала сейчас, это ужас. Вот, если, допустим, русские разработчики сделали игру, ну, наши, ну, СНГ, да, сделали такую игру, как, допустим, вот, как по Москве было покататься, да, там, допустим, как GTA Россия. Ну да, я про это и говорю, типа такой стильный, детективный.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Стоять, вы арестованы.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Стоять. Блин, ну... Стой.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
А где подкрепление? Подкрепление вызвал. А вот подкрепление.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Show me your hands.
Get bracelets on him, Phelps. I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
$2450, 95 центов.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Так.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Так. Мотив для бегства.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Угнать.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
То есть он купил машину эту. Понятно. Ой, блядь, не то. Давай перевернем. Ага.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto
В
and check out
американских
Harrison's story.
сериалах. Ты знаешь, кто мой папа?
You know what? I think he's telling the truth.
Поехали.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Как я говорю, как американских каких-то фильмов. Ты знаешь, что мой папа? Ты знаешь, что он с тобой сделает?
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a
классная, эта игра
clean-cut kid.
классная.
Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's
Блин,
basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Удивительный напарник, конечно. Да, в этой игре затронуты коммунисты тоже. Так война закончилась уже. Я услышу здесь. Блин, интересно, в этой игре присутствуют вот такие типа русские актеры именно. Ну, такие, знаешь, русские, ты знаешь, типа Мордораша такого что-то. Был более-менее тоже по атмосфере, типа, как русский Лос-Анджелес, то есть 40-х годах, там 1947 или 48 год. То есть прикольно было бы, интересно, как русские открывали бизнес здесь. А вот он.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Что это с ним?
That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Да, мне все равно. Я играл те игры, которые мне нравятся. А то, что они там со своей, то где пусть делают, что хотят.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Ой, боже. Мне все равно, честно. Зато я знаю, что некоторые, вот все зрители, которые ко мне заходят, знают, что я со всеми могу поиграть. А так мне все равно. Так. Ага, вот, да. Ну пусть дальше что делать пусть хотят. Опа. Просто люди не понимают некоторые игры, некоторые жанры. Просто все нравится это Гаррис Мод, он мне интересно, Гаррис Мод просто. Или это Unturned.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Угу. Ну, если заканчиваю, я буду все равно КС поиграю, а потом что-нибудь еще постримлю. посмотрели все.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Связать с марки.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Бля.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Ничего не буду спрашивать у них.
Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Блин, заболел.
Brunette, maybe
Охренеть, тут, блин,
25,
на улице
26.
жара и заболел.
Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Нихера себе. Информация о платежке. Подозрительная сделка.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
What can you tell us about Archer?
Somewhat on the simple side. In a big hurry, too.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Combs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Может, застрелю его. Можно, убивай, разрешаю, только выйду.
Did you double check all the paperwork? Who's it made out to?
Ой, бля. Надо закончить сейчас делать. Блин, заболел мне.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Блин. Ой-ой-ой.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
Ну, скоро буду закрываться канал. Мне надо его стримить.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Ой.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Ладно, все. Так, чему сказать? Ну ладно, все. Постримили немножко эту игру. Поиграем сейчас в КС. И что-нибудь другое поиграем. Посмотрим по настроению. Ладно, все, не болейте, до новых встреч, ребята. Играйте хорошие игры. Все, пока.